Hey, 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 how's it going? Are we all here or ready to go? Just wait a couple seconds here. We got a few people. Here you are. You're all popping up. All right. How are we doing today? I hope fantastic, right? So today we're going to do a full body conditioning class. You're going to need a water jug, a couple water bottles for resistance. If you have dumbbells, then that's great. If you don't have a heavy dumbbell, don't worry about it. If you have nothing, if you're kind of going, you know what, I wasn't really prepared for that, I don't have any alternatives, don't worry about it. Because a lot of these exercises can be altered, and a lot of times we don't need a lot of resistance. Having that said, if your goal is to change your body in a way of strength or muscle or shape, then we do need to put some resistance against it. So I want you to start wrapping your head around certain alternatives for certain exercises. Okay? So thank you for coming to my class. My name is Sonja Daisy from Success Fitness, and we'll get rolling. Okay? So let's stand up nice and tall. Let's give you a nice deep breath in. We're going to inhale, reaching it tall, and exhale, sweeping those hands down. And again, inhale, reaching it tall, and exhaling it out. And again, inhale tall, and exhale out. And again, inhale, reach, and exhale out. Roll your shoulders out. Let's give me some nice big rotations. Okay, so just loosening up those shoulders. Nice rotations. 2 more. And 1. Let's rotate it forward. Rotate it forward. Nice big circles. Good. Nice deep breathing. Good work for 2 and 1. So we're going to stay right here, and I want you to start jogging it out. Okay? We're going to start nice and slow. Now, because it's full body conditioning, it can sometimes mean more cardio, sometimes it can mean more strength. What I'm trying to give you is a lot of variety on different things. So today I'm going to base it a little bit more on sort of a combination, but more on the strength part, okay? No push-ups today. Weird. So sometimes I leave those guys out too. So anyways, let's get those hands in there. And let's pretend you have the skipping rope. And we're just going to keep those feet moving. So no impact. You can be right here, right? If you want to work a little bit harder, then hop it out, okay? Keep going. 30 more seconds. Try to stay nice and light on your feet, right? You can hop those feet up. You can do one at a time, right? The beauty about not having a rope is you never trip over it, right? Keep going. Keep going. Nice and controlled. Last 4, 3, 2, let's hold it right here. We're going to tap the legs out, tap those fingertips at the top. I want you to get your arms in there and the legs in here. So the nice thing about full body conditioning, it's meant for all levels. So if you're a beginner, if you're more advanced, if you have equipment or no equipment, you can join these classes, right? And you can get creative with the equipment that you may not have right now, by kind of going, yeah, I just finished my jug of water or my jug of milk, and I could totally use that now and fill it with sand and make it a little bit heavier. 20 more seconds, right? So we can get totally creative. Look around your house. Like maybe you have a big statue of something that you can hang on to and do stuff with. You'd be surprised. Maybe you have a baby you can do squats with. A toddler might be a little too heavy. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to lunge it forward. Hands on your hips. We're going to lunge down, pressing it up. Lunging it down, pressing it up. When we're lunging, we want to make sure that your back knee is bending just like your front knee, okay? So bending into it, powering it back. Bending into it, powering it back. So when I'm saying powering it back, I want you really thinking about dropping into the heel and pushing it back with your heel. So it's not your knees feeling that pressure, okay? Keep going. Keep your shoulders down and back. Really check in with your posture here. And push. So hopefully you've hydrated and you have eaten a little snack. if you're unsure what you should be eating before and after classes or exercise in general, I did post a couple things on Facebook, and but if you're not sure, you can also contact me directly, and I can help you out with that as well. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Let's take it back to that skip. Nice and light on your feet. So why do we warm up? Because we want your heart to be a little bit elevated, your blood flowing, so that we have a little bit safer body to work with, meaning that our joints are ready. And sometimes the warm-up, not only for that, it gets the synovial fluids flowing in your shoulders, elbows, knees, right? It gets everything ready, but also the mental part of it. So the warm-up sometimes can be great to kind of go, letting the body know what's coming, right? And checking in with your body a little bit and kind of, what's going on with my shoulder today? Did I sleep funny, right? And so you can make already alter certain exercises knowing that something's not feeling 100%. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it right here. Jack it out, low impact, right? And again, today's workout, I'm going to kind of raise up the energy as we go, but it's more based on the strength today, okay? So as I said, we always change it up a little bit, keep you in check. You never know what's coming with Sonja, but that's not new. That's a normal. And go. Good job. 30 more seconds. Big arms. Big arms. Come on, reaching them up there. And if you've done my classes the last few days, you should be feeling your shoulders right about now and kind of go, whew, okay, they're a little bit tired, right? So there's certain muscles that you might be feeling from the workouts that you've been doing. And please pass on these links to your friends and family, right? So that we can all have a chance to benefit out of some of the free classes that we're offering right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back to the lunges. Hands stay on your hips. Ready? And go. Down, powered up. Down, powered up. Good. Down, whoop, and powered up. And again, down, powered up. It almost looked like that. It was a freeze in my internet, but that wasn't it. I was pausing. So when it comes to lunges, or any exercise, but let's talk about lunges, is that we have our joints aligned. So knee over ankle, knee over hip, okay? So it's really important that also the back leg is in that 90-degree angle. 15 more seconds, and push. Good, keep your shoulders back. Good posture, and press. We're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Good job. Shake it out, roll the shoulders out. Let's take both hands behind. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Open right across the chest. So we're gonna start right into squats today. So if you do not have a jug or a heavier weight to work with, then you don't use any resistance. It's as simple as that. If you look around your room right now and you're kind of going, I can use my plant, then yes, you could, right? So whatever you find, you can use. So I happen to have my jug here, so I'm just gonna hold onto it, and we're gonna get our feet a little bit wider than hip width, shoulders down and back, and we're gonna squat down and up for a minute. What I also want you to do is try to tap your elbows on top of your thighs and then powering it back up, okay? Ready? 1 minute, and go. Down and press. Down and press. Keep your chest lifted the whole time, okay? So we don't want to be coming down, hinging. I want you to squat. If you can't touch your thighs with your elbows, don't worry about it. Right? Don't go as low. Just make it partial. So if you have sensitive knees, if you've had knee surgery not too long ago, or anything like that, then don't go as low. Work with those quads, strengthen them up, right? Sitting back in that chair. You should always be able to wiggle your toes in your shoes. You can't wiggle your toes. That means you're putting all your weight forward, and that's when the knees are not going to be happy. And press. Good. Sitting back in that chair. 10 more seconds. Rock stars. Let's go. Good. And Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Let's grab your dumbbells or water bottles on your shoulders. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to come down in a semi-split stance, so a lunge position. I don't want you to go super low here, but enough that these 2 muscles are working hard for you. And all we're going to do is we're going to turn your weights, 90-degree angle, palms facing me. We're going to go up and down. Press, release. Press, release. Stay in that lunge position, right? So we want to feel your front glute, hip working with this. And we want to slightly bend your back leg. So your back leg might feel like a little bit more of a stretch, right? But we want to stay and work those muscles. 10 more seconds. All we're going to do on the switch is switching legs, but your arms are still going the same direction. Okay, ready? Let's switch it and keep going. Yeah? And press. Good. And press. Good job. And push. Bending that back leg. And notice how my back leg is aligned with my hip. It's not behind my front leg. Good. Let's do 10 more seconds. Arms should get a little tired, right? And press. If you fill up your water balls with sand, you're working a little harder than me right now. And push 4, 3, 2, and time. Weights go down. We're going to do a half burpee with 2 punches. So we're going to go from the plank position. We're going to go in, hold it, punch for 2, come back. Popping it back in, hold it, 2 punches, and back. We're going to do that for 1 minute, okay? Ready? Plank position, and go. In, punch, 1, 2, and back. Coming back in, punch, 1, 2, and back. Low impact, step. Punch, and step. Stepping it back. Don't forget to switch on the step. Now notice I go a little bit wider when I come back in, okay? That supports my lower back a little bit better, and I'm actually working my quads a lot harder. 30 more seconds. Narrow, wide, punch for 2. Narrow, wide, punch for 2. Yes? Narrow, wide, punch for 2. Good. Narrow, wide, punch for 2. 10 more seconds. Punch for 2. And time. Whew. Shake it out. How does quads? Let's have some water, and then we're going to go into our second set. Nice deep breathing. All right. What do we start with? Squats with a jog, right? Okay, let's grab your jog. Taking your feet a little bit wider. Hands straddling. Hands grabbing the jug on the outside of each side. 1 minute. Ready, and go. Down and press. Down and press. Down and press. So if you're following these live classes, tomorrow we got, I believe, core and stretch. All right, so check out schedule. You can also check the schedule on my website, successfitness.ca, which also has the link on how to get to these classes. And on Sunday, we got boot camp. Okay, don't be afraid of boot camp. It just means it's a good high energy workout that, once again, if you've come to my classes enough, you can alter to your level of fitness, okay? 20 more seconds. Awesome. Come on. Are we warmer? I'm warmer. And press 10 more seconds. Woo, stay in those heels, sit that bum back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Grab your dumbbells, water bottles, whatever you have. Split stance. Roll your shoulders down and back. Arms at a 90-degree angle. Drop that back leg. 30 seconds on this leg. Ready, and go. 30 seconds. So first round always goes a little bit slower because I have to explain the exercise. Second, third round, we just jump right in. So at home, if you're doing these exercises and you come back to these videos, you can adjust your workouts to lesser because you're running out of time, or you can break these up into a couple workouts, right? Where you take a set of 3 exercises, do 4 sets of them, and the next time take the next 2 exercises and do a workout. Let's switch and keep going. There we go. And press. Don't drop the elbows too low, right? If we go here, we're resting. So there's no resting in Sonja's classes. And press. Push. Good. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Bend your back leg, right? Don't straighten it. Keep pushing it. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Half burpee. Back into the 2 punches. Okay. Hopping it back into that plank. Shake out those hands. Feet go behind. Plank position. Ready, set, and go. Punch for 2. And back. Punch for 2. Now when we come up, make sure your back is nice and straight, right? We don't want to be all rounded, and your weight should be in your heels and in your tush. And again. Yes. Punch, punch. Good job. Punch, punch. Awesome work. Certain exercise, I can't talk as much. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Shake it out. Grab some water. We got 1 more set to go. Catch your breath. Don't let it go yet. All right. Are you challenging your body? You are, right? That's what we want. All right, back to the first one. So, repeating certain exercises. I know sometimes not the most exciting, but we do want to challenge those muscles. So feet a little bit wider, shoulders down and back. On your marks, get ready, and squat. Right? So sometimes we kind of go, ugh, same exercise again. The truth is, sometimes with certain patterns, we need repetitions, right? So we want to build that endurance. We want to build that strength. So it's kind of like doing training for a 10K run. You got to build it up, right? So are you going to stop running to get there? Well, no. You got to keep running. You might do a different course. You might go on a different trail, but you're still running. So this is no different, but we do need repetitions, okay? So sometimes when we're more advanced, those 2 or 3 sets may not be enough. So sometimes we need a little bit more, we need more resistance, and we need more sets. So coming back to this workout and maybe doing it 4 times, right? And challenging yourself and kind of going, okay, now I'm hooked. And that's when you know you've reached a little bit more of that max of your own capability. 4, 3, 2, and time. Shoulder presses. Split squat position. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back, 90-degree angle, bending those arms. Elbows come down and back. Posture is good. Ready, and go. Good job. The key is to have your lids on your water bottles nice and tight. I had a client not too long ago, and we were doing some overhead stuff, and her lid wasn't quite tight, so we had a nice little shower. I mean her, and go 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other leg, ready, and go. Right? So I'm doing a lot of one-on-one personal training right now online. So if you're interested in something like that, message me and we can chat. So basically what it would entail is kind of like what we're doing right now. I would be with you online. I will do an assessment with you, make you do certain things, and then figuring out with the goals that you have, what will be the best solution of a program for you. And also, last one, and release. with limited equipment possibly, right? Or maybe you can get your hands onto something or bands with handles. Half burpee, punching it for 2, in 4, 3, 2, plank, let's go. Try to sit into that squat. Don't come up high. We want those quads to work, okay? 30 more seconds. Low impact. Whew. If low impact, this is too low to the ground for you, you can always grab a chair, okay? So if you had something here, you can put your hands there instead. Punch for 2. I always like giving the lower back, keep going, don't stop. The low impact version, because then I can get a break too. Come on. Punch, punch, and done. Whew. Okay. Have some water. And no, I can't open my weights. So I do this all the time. I drink my weights, and then it's like, wow, there's really not much left in here. I have minimal resistance. Okay, we're going to switch this up. We're going to again grab your jug or anything heavy that you can find around the house. If that's a bag of rice, or you can grab a bag and for the next time fill it up with something else, right? So think, be creative. Buckets work really well. We're going to hold it again right in front of you. What I want you to do this time is a curtsy down. So when we're doing a curtsy, we're going to cross that leg back, bending into this leg, and then power yourself back to the center, okay? And we're going to alternate right, left. Are you ready for this? In 4, 3, 2, alternate. Down. So it's not a reverse lunge. You're crossing diagonally over. If this bothers your knee, you might just go small, okay? Don't go very big, and then work on that range. What I don't want you to do is bang the knee down to the ground, okay? So keep it controlled. So a lot of times when we're doing strength type exercises like these, they do challenge the cardio sometimes as well, right? So your cardio might come up, you're breathing a little bit heavier. So we're actually tapping into your fat burning as well. And push. Good, so we're doing several different systems at the same time. And for some, depending on what your goals are and stuff, that will work really, really well. Sometimes we've done classes for years and kind of go, you know what, my body really hasn't changed. So then it might not be the best solution. It might be a good addition, but to actually see changes, you may need something different. And done. Good. We're going to do reverse flies. We're going to grab your weights. You're going to have your feet right underneath your hips, just like so. We're going to hinge from the hips, stick your bum out, stick your chest out. We should not feel stress in your lower back here. Hands to the front, and we're going to come up and down. When you come up, I want you to stay aligned with your shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades, and releasing it back down. Okay, ready, set, and go. Good. It's like doing a chest fly, but you're doing it right between the shoulder blades. And pull. Good. Exhale out, pull. If that lower back gets cranky, we can come up a little bit higher, but still pull back. What we don't want is be here and then pulling it up into the shoulders. We're going to go right between the shoulder blades, okay? Good. And again, squeezing it back. And pulling it back. What's your core doing? Right? So your core, your belly button, should be pulled right in. We're going to exhale, core tight, inhale. Exhale, core tight, inhale. Right here, a little harder. Okay? And pull. Right, so again, depending on your core, your back strength, right, depends on how long you can stay here. 4, 3, 2, and time. Shake it out. Woo. So maybe you're a gardener. And you're in a garden all day, you're used to that. But if you just started, because it's springtime, you might kind of go, ooh, my back. Right, because we're not used to that, so we've got to work up to those things. We're going to do a lateral hop. Over to one side, over to the other side. So we're after distance, okay? Not height. We're gonna go as far as we can. So with me, probably about the width of the mat. 4, 3, 2, let's go. And push. So balancing, 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 yes. Come on. And again, we wanna get that cardio going. If you can go a little faster, right, start pushing it. And press, low impact. Right, so putting a little bit more weight on one leg, a little bit more weight on the other leg. Right, so please adjust it to what your needs are. And press. Talk about gardening. So I planted all my little baby seeds, lettuce, beets, carrots, right? And guess what? My dog found its way into my garden and he nicely dug everything out. So now I'm unsure if I should just leave it and see if that random things will start growing, or if I have to dig it all up, rotate my dirt, and start again. I think that's probably the goal, right? That's probably what I have to do. 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Those hips, you should feel that. We're gonna go back to your curtsies. Again, anytime you need a breather, you're gonna take a little breather when you need to. All right, so curtsy it out. Back to the first one. Shoulders down and back, good posture. Ready? Let's go. Curtsy. Curtsy, right? So we're still feeling this in the hips. Just like what we worked. So the lateral hops and the curtsy, great little combo. And push, says the personal trainer. Right? And push. Stay in that heel. So notice when this one stays forward, the toe's still pointing forward. Okay? And again, listen to those knees. If they don't like it, don't go as low and just dip into it and then come back out of it. So what I'm doing is I'm going basically to the back end of my mat, to that corner, and then center, and then back end of that corner. So sometimes having a mat or some sort of reference, 15 more seconds helps a lot as well. And push, good. And again, press, awesome, come on, work that strength, work those legs. 4, 3, 2, and time. Reverse flies. Grab your water bottles. Hinging forward from those hips. Arms extended. Head stays in neutral, right? So we're not going to look up. Ready, and go. Right, so head stays in neutral, not looking up in front of you, right? So when I'm standing sideways like this, I can look at you sideways, so my neck stays still in neutral. And if I were here the whole time, then I'm doing this, okay? So that's not so comfortable on my neck. Exhale out and press. So the rule of thumb with weight training is to have everything joined over joined over joined. So staying nice and safe. If this bothers your back, go a little bit higher, but still going back. Right, so this motion doesn't change. Good, 20 more seconds. Find that angle that your lower back can do, okay? Pressing it out. 10 more seconds, we got this. It's easy to start going this way, okay? Pulling it back still, 4, 3, 2, and release. Okay, lateral hops. Start on one end of your mat, shake it out, catch your breath. We're gonna hop it again across, depending on your level, hop or not, it's up to you. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Try to balance on that one leg, right? So not only are we doing cardio, and then go faster. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, let's go. Right, so you challenge that cardio a little bit, challenging your balance a little bit, right? And again, if you're here, then that's good, right? Just what you need to do is gauge what feels good to you. And press, don't forget to breathe, nice and deep. 30 seconds, come on, push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out, yes. Come on, and press, and press, and press. Who else has cut hair in this last 3-4 weeks? Anybody cut their family's hair? Has never done that before? I have. I think I did pretty good. I did a nice little fade. I think I have a new career coming. Go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Good work. Whew. We got one more set. Let's have some water. All right, back to curtsies. One more round. Shoulders down and back. Grab your weight. Shoulders back. You ready for this? And go. There we go. So I have to look at the clock because if I don't, you know me, I'll be like, oh wait, I didn't even look what time it is and where we started. I'm all confused. And then I get talking, and then I forget all about it, right? And then 2-3 minutes go by. No, not usually. Usually after about 1:10, that's when I go, I think we're done. So I promise you, I do my best here to stay on time. 30 more seconds. Come on. I think I've done okay. There's no real distractions here. It's just me. Me and the screen. And you're on the other side. All right? So I'm not being distracted by all these good things. And push. That's why I like pictures on the end. Post them on Facebook, right? Let people know how much fun you had. One more. And time. Good. Reverse flies. Last one. Woo. Hinging forward from those hips. Shoulders down and back. Arms extended. Ready? Let's go. Good. How are we feeling? Warm? Right? So sometimes you notice I only do 2 sets of things because I want to give you a lot of material to work with, meaning that you want to go back to that video and possibly do that extra set and make that workout instead of a 45-minute workout. You can make it an hour workout that way. Good job. Keep going. 30 more seconds. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Right? So when you're lowering those water bottles or dumbbells down, don't rush them. Don't let gravity take over, right? It's the down that we're also after. It's not just about the up and the squeeze. 10 more seconds. Good. Support that lower back. Put your weight into your hips. 4, 3, 2, and time. Good job. Lateral hops. Last set. Whew. Going right across. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. And push. Come on. Let's see what you got left. Now, push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Yes. Woo. Come on. Get that heart rate up there. Let's go. Good. Low impact. Right? Do what you can. And press. And press. And press. Good. 30 seconds. So close. How are those hips feeling? You're okay, right? Feel those muscles. Come on, it's one of the best things you're going to do for your body today. Is this, or go for a walk, or any sort of activity. But if you're active, and this is what you're doing right now, good on you. So proud of you. And done. Good. Shake it out. Grab some water. We're going to take it down to the mat. We're going to meet your little water bottles or dumbbells. We're going to lie right down back. Grab your water bottles. We're going to lay right back on your back. We want to pelvic tuck it in. Lower back is pushed right down to begin with. Press those heels in, and then I want you to go into a bridge position. So from here, we're going to lift your bum, put all your weight in your heels. Your water bottles go right across the chest. We don't want them across your face. We want them across your chest. Your bum stays up the whole time. Ready? We're going to do chest flies. We're going to go all the way out and press 1. All the way out, pressing a 2. All the way down, pressing a 3. Good. Nice stretch and lift. So we're still working those glutes and hamstrings and lower back at the same time that we're working on chest. And again, if you have 2 water bottles, you're kind of going, I can feel my lower body, but my upper body's really not working super hard right now. Fill them up with sand, fill them up with rocks, right? Make it heavier, get creative, get bigger water bottles, but you gotta grab them by with your hands, right? So just remember that. But again, just putting even some sand in there, you'd be surprised. Keep your bum up, don't let it drop, and push. Come on, 20 more seconds, we got this. Stay across the chest. Why do I say that? Because we want to work your pec, not your shoulders, and also in case you let one of these bottles go, I don't want you to get hit in the face. And press, good, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Oh, we're gonna flip you around on your belly. We're gonna do a Superman, arms extended. Level 1, opposite arm, opposite leg. Level 2, both arms, both legs. So again, your decision on what level you're at. Ready, set, and go. So one arm, opposite leg, forward, both arms, both legs. When we're doing that, both arms, both legs, please don't try to over-exaggerate this move. Your lower back, honestly, if you feel it back there, it contracts almost immediately, okay? So we don't have to be excessive with this one. Like I see it all the time, when it was still a time where we go to the gym. I see it all the time in the gyms where people, doing certain exercises and they're just being very aggressive and very fast. And unless you're a hockey player or something and you do it for a specific reason, there's really no reason to be that aggressive and fast. You're better off going slower, more controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Let's come right up on your elbows. We're gonna go into a plank position, okay? So if you need some cushioning, you can keep some cushion. Elbow, shoulder alignment, lifting it up and hold. Belly button pulls in nice and strong. If this is too hard for you, drop to the knees, right? Always start off from the floor into that plank first, then drop right away to the knees if that's where you need to go. And the reason why that is because it puts you in a better alignment right off the bat, right? Because if we go straight from the floor to your knees, a lot of times we're not quite right there and your knees might be a little bit too close or there might be too much pressure in your shoulders. Keep going, we got 30 more seconds, okay? Keep holding it, keep holding it. Belly button is pulled in, right? So nice and strong through that core. Don't let it go. Push up into your upper back a little bit. Pelvic tuck it slightly in, getting that whole core contracted. Control this position. If you feel this in your lower back, drop it down, rest it, come back up when you're ready. In 4, 3, 2, and release. Whew, back over on your back. Grab your water bottles or dumbbells. Slide your feet in, back to that bridge position, lifting it up, dumbbell across the chest. Ready? 1 minute, and go. Out and in we go. Inhale, exhale out, go. Down and up we go. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. Come on, we're not done yet. Down and press. Right? And another thing to remember, even if the weight sometimes is not very heavy, really think about the muscles that we're working here, and at the top, give them that nice little squeeze, and then release, right? And that release, again, is happening slow, so don't rush it. So by really focusing on those muscles, even without resistance, holding resistance, those muscles have to work twice as hard, right? So you don't want to just use momentum, but concentrate and focus. Where is this movement coming from, right? So it's coming right from the pecs. So squeezing those chest muscles. 10 more seconds. Pushing up from the hips. Use them glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. We're going to turn you back over on your belly. Arms extended. Superman. One arm, opposite leg, or both at the same time. And go. You still with me? Woo. Come on. Push it up. Both arms, both legs. Right? Focus on your technique. Focus on your form. Right? So we're not just working your glutes here. I want you to think lifting that leg more from that lower back. Okay? Squeezing it. Squeezing it. We got this. Lifting it. Good work. Pressing it up. 20 more seconds. And again, notice my head stays in that neutral position, right? I'm not yanking on my head. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Elbows tucked under. Get ready for that plank. Ready, set, and go. Belly button pulls in, nice and strong. Right, so a lot of exercises today. So you did 9 exercises plus a little bit of a warm up. So lots of exercises. Pulling that belly button in strong. Come on. Don't forget to breathe here, right? We don't want to hold your breath. If it gets too tough, drop to the knees, but don't change anything else. You're dropping to the knees. Don't droop into it, okay? That's why we always start here and then drop and hold. Keep that belly button pulled in. Keep it nice and strong. You got 30 more seconds here. If that bothers your lower back, even coming to this position, then that means you're going to need a break, okay? Keep holding it. Keep holding it. You got 15 more seconds. Belly button pulled in strong. And if you're not quite there yet for a minute plank, start with 30 seconds, start with 20 seconds, start with 45 seconds, right? And then take the breather in between for 4, 3, 2, and release. Last round. Bridge position. Grab your water bottles. Lifting those hips. Palms facing together across the chest. Lifting it right up. Ready? And go, right? So the nice thing is when we're already on the floor, it's just a matter of flipping around, right? So we can get there pretty quick. Good. Pressing it together. Keep your hips lifted and push. Awesome job. It's Friday. Yay! Are you guys up to anything fun? Are you maybe going from the kitchen to the living room? You never know, right? Might be more fun in one room than the other. Maybe we need to set up different rooms with different themes so it feels like you're going into somebody else's house. Maybe rearrange your furniture. 20 more seconds. I saw a great thing today where the neighbors had a fence and then they dropped like a portion of the fence and made it into like a tiki bar. That was pretty funny. Go, go, go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Superman! On your belly. Arms extended. Let's get that cape on and fly. Ready? And go. Opposite arm. Opposite leg. Right? So a little bit more lower back conditioning today with this as well. So just remember, when I create all these classes during the week, and if you follow them sort of with me, there's a little bit of a rhyme or reason. There really is. I'm trying to coordinate it so that if you are doing all of them with me, or most of them, that you get a benefit. Working your core, doing some stretching, working some strength, doing your cardio, forcing your aerobic system or anaerobic system to work. Okay? So I am trying to give you a lot of different variety. And Sundays is going to be one of those days where we do boot camp. Sometimes it will be cardio kickboxing. Sometimes it will be 80s aerobics. And I'm probably going to throw in a spinning class. But again, if one of those doesn't jive with your needs and done, we're going to go back to your plank. Then you can just repeat or do a class you haven't done yet, right? So elbows right underneath your shoulders, planking it up, and hold. Last minute. Come on. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Belly button pulls in. Drop to the knees if you need to, right? Put some more cushioning under those elbows if you need to. Right? We don't all have to like all the classes. I just happen to give you a lot of variety because I can, but also because I don't want you to get bored of things. And if you do like more yoga or more, then I encourage you to sort of cruise the internet and see what else is out there, right, that you can maybe mix into this. I won't get offended. I think it's great. I think it's great that we're all putting on this stuff, and if you're not sure who you should follow, maybe message me and kind of go, this is what I'm looking for. Is there anybody that you would suggest? Okay, keep holding it for 4, 3, 2, let's drop to the knees, and sitting back on those heels, arms extended. Head going right down. And of course, I hope that other instructors will do the same, right? If they know that, okay, I'm not teaching that intensity, but I'm definitely doing more of the yoga stuff, but if somebody were to look for something, that they would send them to our link, right? So, I mean, we've got to kind of work together through this, and the reason why I'm doing this for a living is because I love you, and I care for you. Tuck in a tailbone under, and I want you to be fit and healthy, right? And arch. Let's do it again, one more time. And arch. Good. We're gonna have just sitting back on your knees, hands go behind. Now, sometimes we don't have enough time to do a lot of stretching. So this is where I will go, but you can spend an extra 4 or 5 minutes on your stretching, lie on your back, pull those knees in your chest, stretch your quads, right? We worked everything today, so full body conditioning. So making sure that we're doing a full body stretch. Rolling those shoulders out, nice big circles. Give yourself a nice deep breath. And exhale out. I'm not even gonna make you get up right now, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for coming to my class today. My name is Sonja Daisy from Success Fitness. And I will see you again in the next couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow, hopefully the next day. And keep your eye open for the schedule for next week. I think we already posted it. If you're unsure, just text me, email me, or go on my website, successfitness.ca, and it will be posted there as well. All right, so you have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next few days. Have a great sunny day.